Hi, I'm here. I thought I would never make it today. I hope you all can hear me. The computer's running loud, the air conditioner's going to come on, and we're just going to wing it. I just got out of 3 hours of physical therapy at the amazing Healing Hands in Winnetka. And the most amazing place ever with, of course, my physical therapist, Dan Magnus. Look him up. He's amazing. Magnus, Dan Magnus. And then Jolene Vera, my amazing massage therapist. And then compression therapy with Mary. Compression therapy with Mary. It sounds like a very weird public access television show. Anyway, if you go to my Instagram, which is instagram.com/Sheena Metal. I am Sheena Metal, by the way. Hello. You'll see pictures of me all in the compression stuff from when I was there earlier in the week on Wednesday. So it's crazy. It's amazing. I'm getting healthy without surgery, but I hurt. I'm putting a pillow behind my back right now. Hang on. And I may wind up taking aspirin live. Yeah, we're going to take some aspirin later, just for fun. Here. Nope, there's no aspirin in there. Here. I'm going to take a couple aspirin. We've got water. It's a party. And I'm going to be doing live readings, healings, spiritual counseling. Molly's talking already. It's late in the day, and we usually lose the light, so I did some offset lighting. I hope it doesn't make me look appalling. I have to get it set right. It's a little, it's a little much. But I hope it's okay. I have like a very professional, weird, look at me. I'm in an old television show, shadow in the background. So here's how you get a reading from me. One way. Email me, Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com. Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com. And while you're at IamRaisingYourVibration.com, I would love it oh so much if you would be kind enough to like our Facebook page. As if there's anybody else here doing all this. I'm working some stuff with my knees. I'm working some stuff. I'm like a one-man band. I'm working the tambourine with my foot. I'm working the cymbals with my knees. I'm playing the accordion with both hands. I'm playing the bass guitar with my foot. It's insanity, but here in Sheena Metal land, we're a one-woman show. So here we go. So I'm going to be helping you guys for as long as you want or until Facebook kicks us off, which is usually what happens. The air conditioner is now running. Can you guys all hear me, or is it too loud? And I wish I could get some of this light off my face, but I think we're just kind of stuck with this for now. I moved it off to the side, but it's still pretty intense. So I just look intense, and I'm a little sweaty and I'm full of massage lotion because I just got out of 3 hours of physical therapy. So we're going to wing it today. I didn't want to miss you guys because I love this. And, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be in Dallas. Who in the chats from the Dallas area, come and see me at the Miracles of Joy Metaphysical Center in Lewisville, Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, June 28th, 29th, and 30th. Aspects of Spiritual Awareness with Sheena Metal is what the conference is called. It's not a conference, it's a seminar, 3-day seminar. And I'm going to try to do one of these live on that Friday around this time from Miracles of Joy. So we'll see how that works, but that's the plan. And if not, I'm going to do one late at night. Haunted Playground After Dark. The late night broadcasts are still coming. Just wait. They're coming, I promise. Haunted Playground After Dark's on its way. I just did not have a minute today and probably won't until I get back from Texas. Tomorrow night, go to SaturdayNightSpiritual.com. It's my first night at the Founders MCC Church as a pastor doing my interfaith service, Saturday Night Spiritual. My guests are Patty Negri from Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures, Johnny Whitaker from Family Affair, and from the MCC, Reverends Steve Peters, Alejandro Escoto, and the big guy, Keith Mozingo, who was on my Sheena Metal Experience show yesterday. He is the senior pastor there and the man who has bestowed this honor onto me. So thank you to all of my ministerial friends over there. It's going to be so much fun, and I'm looking so forward to doing this with all of you. My hair is one clump because it has tons of makeup lotion in it. So today I was sweating. Then I did an hour with a physical therapy, an hour of compression therapy, an hour of massage therapy. That's going to be my new thing now, 2 times a week. Healing Hands Winnetka. It is the most amazing place. Oh, I had a brochure and I was going to bring it in and hold it up, but if you, I'll make sure I put a link in the chat for Monday. Tina was on, the owner of Healing Hands, with Jolene, my massage therapist, and Tina's wonderful sister, Roxy Astor from Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, the original Glow. And that's how I met them, of course, because we all know I fell off a stage workshopping the Afterglow musical in October, and all my ligaments and tendons in my knees went to hell when it got cold this winter. And now we're doing the natural route without therapy, without hardcore drugs. This is about as hardcore as I get, folks. A couple aspirin. Shall we take them now so you know it's for real? So anybody who wonders what drugs I'm pushing on Facebook, this is 2 plain wrap coated Ecotrin. That's about as crazy as I get, everybody. Who wants a psychic reading? I'm going to get all jacked up on Ecotrin, and I'm going to get all high on bottled water, and then we're going to do some psychic readings, dude. Oh, I heard the funniest thing today. I was at one of my favorite crystal shops here in LA, and the guy who works there, who's sort of the crystal expert, referred to himself as a stoner. And I love that. So I am absolutely, folks, a stoner. Is the lighting okay? Do we hate it? I wish I could move that light a little bit more. I probably could, but it would require me going away for a second. Hang on. Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves. Hang on. Everybody talk amongst yourselves. Hang on. Better? It's better, right? Worse? Better? Kind of better. Okay. I like it better. And it's not kind of like, my eyes are so sensitive, and I always wear sunglasses, and that's a little crazy like that. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to be putting the link all over. Of course, my internet connection died because that's what's happening when you really need it. So we're going to reboot up here the laptop. And then if you go to Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com, you can send me an email. Make sure to put in the question what you want a reading about. You know, if you just send me your name, or you just send me, oh, I want a general reading, I can do that in a private session. You want me to cold read you and do the Madame Zelda Dog and Pony show? I can do that in a private session. But here, where everybody's watching and listening, and I can't get any feedback from you, it's just kind of boring for people. So just let me know what question you want to ask, because it's nice when you get the folks involved that are in the chat room, because this isn't just me doing private readings for people. This is a group thing, and we're all together, we're all hanging out together, and we're having a blast. And we're all very participative, I know, because when these things get done, as you all know, I don't have any time to read your comments in the chat, which is why you can't leave me message requests there. But I do go back later, as people know, and I listen to, I check every single message, I read everything. I'm putting some pillows behind me. And I reply or like everything, just so you know that I was there and I read your comments. Here we go, leaving again. All right, that's better. We're starting to get it. I'm usually more prepped, but I was literally racing back from the other side of the San Fernando Valley trying to get here in time to do this today. So we're a little crazy, but the good news is it can get dark outside because I have 3 lights. This one, that one, that one. This is like my haunted mansion. So the light will hold up, and I can stay here as long as Facebook doesn't kick us off. Usually when Facebook decides to kick us off, that's usually when I give it up. And it's only because to go back and start it again and restart the momentum and get you guys back and hope Facebook will let me back, which they usually won't right away. And then it just gets some craziness. So I'm a little yellow because there is a bright light shining on me. But if you guys are okay, and I'm a little sweaty because of this many hours of physical exertion today. So looks like I'm going to have to get some backlight and some powder next time. But if you guys are all good, we're good. All right. So here's the things you have to do. 1, you have to email me. Can't text me because I can't see it. Can't private message me because I can't see it. Can't leave a chat, something in the chat room here because I can't see it. 2 is you can't just say give me a general reading because I'm fishing around trying to figure out what you want to talk about. And while that's fun in a private session, and it's sometimes fun at a party, with everybody else in the chat just kind of sitting here hanging on your every word, waiting to find out what you want to talk about, it's not that interesting. So please send me a question. I would absolutely love that. And then we're just waiting for the computer to boot up and we'll start going. And lots of people are already texting me, because I think I just said, don't text me. So, and people are already leaving reading requests in the chat, because I think I just said, don't leave reading requests in the chat. But people are people, so why should it be a little Depeche Mode for you all? Okay, if you want a private session, you may email me, Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com, or you may text me, 818-437-0886. Yes, that's my private cell. You're welcome. But you may not do that for now, because I can't see it. Things just fly by. And as we learned a couple shows ago, right, everybody? If I try to go check the text messages, it freezes the broadcast. You have to sit there and watch that. So, yeah, it just lost the connection and then got the connection back. So I hope that didn't affect you guys on that end at all. So, you guys are fantastic. So, important, exciting news. Who is going to be a part of Saturday Night Spiritual tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Pacific time? We will start the pre-show a little early. Music by the wonderful Stephen Day, who does traditional Indian ragas, and he will be performing throughout the ceremony. And it's going to be around 2 hours, so maybe 2.5 on the Facebook. We're doing this that the Facebook holds up. So a couple things. If you want to come in person, I will take care of arranging your seats. If you're in the Los Angeles area, please come. Email me, text me, whatever. Mike Pingle, I just see you're watching. Please come tomorrow night to Saturday Night Spiritual. You know you want to. I'm taking that as a yes, Mike Pingle. And the other thing is, if you're out of the LA area and you're going to watch in the chat, there's going to be a chat party. We're going to be broadcasting it around the world. And you're all invited to be a part of the chat. So here's the thing. I'm going to have 2 wonderful ushers tomorrow night. Mark Bovey and Martha DeCastro will both be my ushers tomorrow night. They're both wonderful. Then the question begs, who in here? I need a couple of ushers to be like virtual ushers and help me moderate the chat room tomorrow, which means put up the donation link when it's time, put up the link to email me, put up some information about what's happening, keep people organized, keep them abreast of what's going on, let latecomers know where they are in the broadcast. If you would like to be a virtual usher tomorrow night, email me, Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. So figure it's like maybe 7:30 to 10 o'clock Pacific time. And you can also text me if you want to do it, 818-437-0886. If we wind up just with one, that's okay. Wind up with one. So computer's rebooting very slowly. It's doing its very slow reboot like this. I'm seeing a lot of this. Spinny, 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 spinny. So tomorrow night, Saturday Night Spiritual. It's an interfaith service. There will be guest speakers. Patty Negri from Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures. Johnny Whitaker from Family Affair. There will be 3 of MCC's most wonderful reverends. Steve Peters, Alejandro Escoto, and Keith Mazingo will all be speaking tomorrow night. My sermon is called You Are Enough. And because, gosh, you all need to know, folks, that you're enough. Let's all work to figuring out we're enough and to letting everybody else know that they're enough. Wouldn't that be a beautiful thing if we all got that figured out? So there's going to be music by the fantastic Stephen Day. And it's at the Founders MCC Church in Hollywood. If somebody would put up... Okay, so the phone... I know I just froze. If somebody would put up the address to the Founders MCC in here, I would love that. I believe it's 4607 Prospect Avenue, but I completely just pulled that out of my butt, and I could be wrong. Okay, now there's some strange lighting happening all of a sudden. Do we know why that happened? That was a little... Oh, okay, now it's getting... All right, you know what? We're still figuring this whole thing out, my friends. It's like it went from kind of a warm tint to a very sort of grayish tint. And it happened when the computer rebooted itself. This is what the computer's doing. You know you love it when this happens. And you're in a hurry. That's what we got. I see all kinds of people saying, hey, can I have a reading in the chat room? Yeah, great, sure. I have no idea what you're saying. So yes, you may have a reading. No, you may not have a reading in the chat room. You have to send me an email, Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com. So as soon as this thing gets rebooted, then I'm going to rock and roll, get that link out where everybody can see it, and we'll get that around. And then we're going to go to start doing some readings. I got to open up my email so I can see where you're at. And then, yeah, it's a little paranormal today. So while we're speaking about paranormal, 2 exciting things are coming. One is every week I do Haunted Playground, and we do readings and healings and spiritual counseling every week on the amazing LA Talk Radio, where I spent the last 10 years of my 25-year radio career. You can go to hauntedplayground.com, latalkradio.com, or if you want to see past broadcasts, at my YouTube channel at Lightworkers Unite, which is welightworkersunite.com. Eric, I see you're watching. I hope you're going to be at my service tomorrow night. I know your other half, Mark, is going to be one of my ushers. So I hope you're going to be there. I would love to see you. I see some of my LA peeps, and I'm calling them out. Love you too, my friend. The other exciting thing is Haunted Playground is now going to have a new Facebook Live companion show called Haunted Playground After Dark. It's going to be a lot like this. I'll be doing readings and healings, but there will be a lot. You're gonna die. Seriously, my computer is doing a Windows update right now. That's all I have to say. It's doing a Windows update. We may never get. I may never ever get messages for email for reading requests from you guys. Let's hope this isn't one of those Windows updates that lasts for like 6 hours. So anyway, Haunted Playground After Dark probably will start in July. It's going to be later at night. And I'm going to be doing it from my home. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be like this with a plus a slightly more of a paranormal bent. So yes, like this, but more paranormal. The only thing I don't like about this lighting is that every time I open my hands up, look, and I talk with my hands a lot, so it's hard to keep my hands off the screen. So I'm going to work on the lighting. We'll figure something out better. Or maybe next time I'll actually start early. But I don't think so, because I think Fridays is going to be one of my therapy days now, and I don't get done till like 4 o'clock. So probably not. Hey, the computer booted up. There is a God. The Holy Trinity is real. Okay. So Haunted Playground After Dark, look for that. Haunted Playground, you've got the info for that. Saturday Night Spiritual, tomorrow night. I'm working a wonderful psychic fair in Long Beach tomorrow during the day, if anybody's in the area. I will be in Long Beach also on Sunday, working my regular 2 to 5 shift at Z Fabrique, if you're in the area. So many things, my friends. And also, the other exciting thing is that there's some really exciting stuff going on with my web series with Patty Negri, which is called Living with the Dead. More details about that are coming, but we're going to have a very special live show in July, one of our Antiques Ghost Show shows. That is coming up in July. You don't want to miss this one live. It's going to be amazing. Probably in the middle of July. I probably will have the dates about the time that I go to Dallas. And then that's the other exciting thing, right? Dallas, 28th, 29th, and 30th. Who's in the Dallas area? Who's going to come see me? I'm so excited. And then the 23rd, which is next Sunday, I'm doing my Raising the Vibration gathering at the Center for Spiritual Awareness in Granada Hills. Who's been to one of those? They're a lot of fun. They're awesome. My special guest is Darby Hinton from the old Daniel Boone show. So I see somebody keeps posting looking for a reading. You got to send me an email. Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com. You guys can tell I'm a little bell rung tonight, huh? 3 hours of therapy, but we got to get used to it because there's always going to be 3 hours of therapy now before I do one of these on Friday. So just get used to that. Loopy, Sheena. Loopy. Okay, computer claims it is still booting up. So what other exciting stuff is happening? New episodes, hopefully next week. That may have to wait till I come back from Dallas, too, of my wonderful show with Carolyn Hennessy, Altered, about creating your perfect sacred space. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be doing our live show, Get Altered, either back at the Loft Ensemble Theater in North Hollywood. They're now at their new location, which is probably where Antiques Ghost Show is going to be in July. Or maybe even do one at the Founders MCC in Hollywood, because I want to take more stuff there. And I'm going to be doing maybe some charity stuff there in the fall, some theater, some fundraisers, and more stuff to bring awareness to this wonderful church, to bring awareness to the LGBTQ I plus community, LGBTQI plus community. I mean, it's so many. LGBTQI P2SAA community. See, I know all the letters. It's just a lot to say every time, people. Oh, and last time we talked, I said I was not going to be wearing anything ministerial for the first Saturday Night Spiritual, but I lied. I'm going to be wearing a purple stole that Reverend Keith is lending me. So, okay, so there you go. So, who's here? Where are you from? Anybody in Dallas? Anybody in LA? Who's coming tomorrow night? Who wants to virtual usher for me tomorrow night? Who's going to be in the chat room when we broadcast this thing live all over the world? And, are you liking some of these pages? wearelivingwiththedead.com, wearealtered.com, SaturdayNightSpiritual.com, Sheena Metal. I'm Facebook.com/Sheena Metal. I'm at, what else? What did I say? HauntedPlayground.com. I'm trying to think of what links up to all the Facebook pages. I love you guys all so much. We're finally getting a little bit of a opening here. Looks like the computer's finally getting out of its Windows mode. And I just love you guys so much, and I love doing this so much. And as I said, I'm sorry I'm a little loopy, but I just got back from the beautiful Healing Hands, and Winetka and Dan Magnus worked me out good. And Jolene Vero worked me out really good. And Mary rocked the compression. Has anybody had compression therapy? It's kind of a really amazing thing. So, somebody said, Amy said, I'd like all your pages, but I want to watch. Should I put all my pages up after this broadcast is over? Would you guys come back and visit? Or maybe if I have a second, I'll start leaving some during the broadcast. If my computer ever boots up, which at this time seems like maybe that's not ever going to happen, but you got to know we're working on it. Okay, Wonder of Wonders, Miracle of Miracles. I'm now able to get up on Facebook, or we hope. So things are starting to get together here. We're going to open the email program. Who sent me an email already? You know how it works. If you haven't watched one of these before, I'll say, like, who's in the chat room? And then we'll figure out who's in the chat room. Because sometimes people send me these requests, and then they leave, and they're not in the chat room, and it's really weird for me to, it's weird for me to give a reading to somebody who's not there, because there's so many of you that are in there, and I would rather do the readings for folks who are there. So, all right, we're getting dangerously close to the email program. Dangerously close to getting this open, but the computer is moving like a snail. So bear with it. I'm trying to be good here and not be impatient, not do something that would not be good, like punch my laptop in its face, because it just refuses to boot up, and it seems to be extra slow when I'm doing these broadcasts. So I think that you're all very wonderful, and I hope that we're connected here on Facebook. If we're not, please friend me, because I want to make sure that we all really get to know each other. And please friend some other folks that are in the chat room. Make some friends while you're in there. While we're spending this time together, let's be together. I mean, isn't that sort of what life is all about? It very much is to me, and I hope it is to you too. So we're still working on getting this program opened. And I mean, literally my computer walks slower than I do right now. And I walk pretty slow. Maybe I should get the laptop a cane. If you want to see some of the great shows that I've been doing on LA Talk Radio, where I do readings and healings and spiritual counseling with some great light workers, some of my really great light worker friends that I love and trust so much, WeLightWorkersUnite.com. Please go there. I think you will find it is most fun and a wonderful place to be. And, I just keep pushing buttons and things just keep not happening. So we're really, this thing, the ball that does this, does it like in this rhythm, right? Becoming my best friend. So, or my worst enemy. All right, we're trying to sign in right now. I cannot even tell you how slow this thing is. Are we in a Mercury retrograde of some kind right now? Anybody good with astrology that knows if we're in a Mercury retrograde? Okay, logging into the email. I just clicked sign in and nothing happened. So I'm sure it's going to happen in a minute. Oh my God, it wants me to secure my account. We'll only use this. No thanks. I do not want to reset my password right now. Mercury retrograde, everybody? Is it right now? Is that what's going on? All right, there we all are, and I see you all want readings. So let's see how far back we go here. Okay. So we are looking for Eric. Are you still here, Eric? Megan, are you here? Amy Kelly, are you here? Lori, are you here? And Patty, are you here? So we're looking for Patty, Amy, Eric, Megan, Lori. Lori I don't think had a reading. I think she just wanted to say something. Okay. Lori, thank you for the wonderful email. Lori was not a reading request. Okay, Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. Now, you guys need to give me just 2 seconds to chill to get this link up some places so folks can join us in the chat and start getting their requests in. Eric said it's not a Mercury retrograde until July 7th. So Eric, tell me, my friend, what is in retrograde? Put that up in the chat room, maybe. I can see a couple of your comments, but I can't see a lot. So Eleni says July 7th to August 2nd is the next retrograde. So what is in retrograde now? Because I'm adjusting my horrible knees. There we go. I'm not supposed to say they're horrible. I'm supposed to say, I love you, knees. I'm trying to be very, very foofy-la-la about my knees, but when they hurt all the time, it's hard. It's hard to love them. Okay. We're slowly but surely getting into the Facebook pages here, my friends. Slowly but surely making this work. And then we'll start doing some readings. All right, I have to take my knee braces off, my ice pack. So here's there's the strap-on thing. There's the towel. Here's the ice pack. That's one. That's two. That's my life, my friends. Maybe later I'll put some CBD lotion on while we all watch. It's going to get real sexy in here. And then maybe even a Salon Pass patch. I keep threatening to do that, but I haven't done that live, have I? I haven't actually put a Salon Pass patch on live. I need to do that soon. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put this thing up just a couple of places where it needs to go. And then we're going to get some readings done. I wish this was a little, hang on. I keep thinking I'm going to knock this thing right down because it's been kind of a crazy day. You guys are all wonderful. I'm seeing you sort of briefly. I can see you in here. And I love you guys so much. And I appreciate you being really super patient with me. I tried to set up as much as I could about 10 o'clock this morning because I had to leave for therapy at 11. and didn't get home until like 10 minutes before I came online. So I'm working on it, on getting a little more on it now that I'm going to have these crazy therapy days on the same day that we do these. So just, if you would, my friends, bear with me a little bit. We'll work on the lighting next time a little bit. All right, I'm almost scrolled down to where we're live and I can get this link. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. I can't believe how many folks are in here, all of you lovelies, considering I haven't even put a link up yet. That's a lot of people. All right, one more thing. We're doing one more pillow behind my back. We're almost to the place where I can sit. Oh, woo! Pillow behind my back is a success. Oh my God, that made all the difference. I was kind of balancing on my abs, and I only have one ab, and it's really only half an ab. All right, my friends. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Are you excited? All right. Are we friends on Facebook? If we're not, we should be. Please friend me. Also, if you go to angelcityspiritualcenter.com, right now that's just kind of a dream, but I'm building up some folks there. Some really good things are going to be happening there that I can't really talk about yet. But let's just say I'm getting close to actualizing the dream of having my own spiritual center. And it will have something to do with my Raising the Vibration ministry. And it will have something to do with all the other things that I'm involved in. And it's going to be awesome. So, angelcityspiritualcenter.com. And then, of course, my Raising the Vibration radio show is at raisingthevibrationradio.com. We're doing some great call-in shows there. Not necessarily psychic readings, but really great topics. And people calling in and doing topics like about narcissism and empathy and, feeling too much and what does it mean to raise the vibration? Like just some really cool, really funky stuff that I think is awesome. So here goes the link. It's starting to go out. More cool people will be joining us in seconds. Isn't that exciting? So many people here already. I'm so shocked because literally I am just now putting a link up. So I see some of you have watch parties too. I don't even know what a watch party is, but thank you. I mean, it seems like it's great, and I thank you so much. I'm sorry I don't know what it is, but I'm so thankful to you for doing it. If everybody saw the picture of me up with Reverend Keith yesterday from the Founders MCC Church on Facebook, that is my that was me yesterday. This is me today. So I'm not one of those people that's putting up pictures from 10 years ago. This is my for reals. And today somebody was shocked that I'm 52. So 52 people. That's for better or for worse. This is what it looks like. And I think today I've kind of a beat up 52. So, oh my God. Why is everything going to be so difficult today? Holler if you're in the chat. Looking for Megan, looking for Eric, looking for Patty. Who else sent me an email? Amy. Looking for Amy. I know Eric's in there. Anybody else in there? Holler if you are. We're going to be starting readings in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. The time is 2 minutes until readings. That's exciting, right? Now's the time to get your reading requests in. Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. Eric, I see you. Amy, I see you. Megan, I see you. Patty, are you still here? So right now I see the three of you. Oh, thank you, Chantel, for saying I look great for 52. I appreciate that. I'm 52. I'm charging towards 52 and a half as fast as I can go. I'm 52 in almost 3 months. Oh, yeah, almost 52 and a quarter. I'm doing my quarter birthdays like I'm 8. Oh, I'm 8 in 3 months. But that's true. Okay, one more here. One more here, my friends, and then we will do the rest of them while I do the readings. because we have so many cool pages to get this out on. And I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to see this and comes and joins us, because that's important. One more time for good measure. Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. That's what you need to email me at if you want a reading. Who wants a reading? Come on, it's fun. Everybody, no, it's never too late to get a reading, Michelle. Right up until it's gone, it's never too late to get a reading. So please feel free to get a reading. I will take them till the end, and if by some chance I miss you because Facebook cuts off the broadcast, I try to get to all of them, then we'll get you set up for a future broadcast. So always keep sending the readings in, because it's important and it's fun. So we're going to go back there in just a second. I have literally one more place really quick to put this up, and then we're going to get this rolling. And maybe I'll do a whole bunch in a row, because I know you guys had to wait a long time. Well, my computer rebooted itself, and I saw a lot of this. A lot of that thing. Kind of crazy. I have a couple of really good psychic sites that I'm a part of, lightworkers groups, and I like to put it up there because I think it's important. I love how my look of concentration whenever Facebook freeze frames me. I was like, I must look like that. For somebody who's never worn glasses, I have glasses squint, which is definitely a little strange, but it appears that I do have glasses squint. Okay, I know more requests are coming in, and I love that. So give me just a second here, and we will start working. And actually, it will feel good to me to get off looking at this computer and be able to actually look at you all and make eye contact with this camera. Will feel really, really good, because I've been squinting and looking over here, waiting for this thing to boot up for a certain super long time. Okay, here we go. Back to the emails. Back to reality. All right, here we go. So I am looking for, let's go in order here. First person I'm looking for is Patty. Patty, are you there? Second person I'm looking for is Megan. Megan, you're still here? Then Amy, then Eric, then Sophia. That's the order so far. All right, so Patty, we don't know if Patty's here. Megan is here, right? So Megan, you're up first. Megan, you still with us? Amy, you're here. Megan, hang tight. Amy, I'm going to do you because you're here, okay? Megan, give me a holler that you're here. We'll do you next. Okay. Amy says, oh, and by the way, your emails. Oh, there you are, Megan. All right, Megan, you go first. So unsatisfying, Amy. I'm sorry. You have to also know that I'm going to read your emails on the air, and that has to be okay. If it's not, then put don't read this part on the air, and then I won't, because I'm not a douche. I'm just clueless. So if I don't know, I just start reading stuff. So you have to say, no, don't read that. I would like to know if my dad is around me. This is for Megan. If you aren't able to get messages about that, I'd like to know what's going on with my boyfriend. He seems depressed and distant. All right, let's talk about the boyfriend first. First of all, Megan, yes, your dad is around you. And your dad worries that you put everybody else before you, because he feels like you sort of go from situation to situation caring for people, which he thinks is great. But the problem with that is that you're not caring enough for yourself. And so he would be happy if you were doing more things that sort of fortified what makes you feel good about you. Does that make sense? And he worries that he didn't tell you that enough when he was alive. He always wanted to tell you that, and he always sort of put you in circumstances where you would get that he felt that way. But he says that he wished there were more things that he had actually come out and said when he was alive. and he's sorry for that. So he wants you to listen to him now if you can and if you will. And I know this sounds really awful, and of course somebody said to me yesterday, a client said to me yesterday, oh, every medium says this, but he wants you to move past your grief. And I'm sure every medium does say that, but he specifically is telling me that you need to move past your grief. So think about that. Let me know if that's right and if that resonates with you. In the meantime, let's talk about your boyfriend. So he's super depressed. When he goes down, he really goes down, and he goes down to the point where he doesn't even want to be around anybody. Megan, he covers himself up like in a layer of protectiveness, and he doesn't want to talk to anybody. He doesn't want to speak out loud. I mean, he just wants nothing to do with any of it when he gets depressed. And yeah, he gets distant, and he gets uncommunicative, and he gets sort of sullen, right? That's just what he does. And he could really benefit from getting some help, because I know you don't want him to be like this forever. He doesn't want to be like this forever. Sometimes he gets so depressed that he almost loses hope, and he just doesn't care how he is, and he thinks it would be a good thing if you left him, because he doesn't deserve you anyhow, and he's no fun to be around, and he's just a huge pain in the ass, and it'd be so great if you just left. I mean, these are the kind of things like, and just who cares? I mean, just fuck it all. Who even cares about anything? Those are the things that kind of goes through his head when he gets super down. And I would love to see him get some help, whether it's chemical or herbal or a combination. I would love to see him get into some therapy, not only with a therapist that he really trusts or a spiritual counselor that he really trusts, but maybe even in a group situation where he can talk to some people that all have trouble with depression. Because I'm worried that so many months of his life are spent with him in this dip, and he just can't seem to pull himself out of it. So I'm going to send him some extra love and light. So all of us right now that are in the chat, I want you to close your eyes like this. Close your eyes. If I close my eyes, you can't see me. Oh, it doesn't work like that. I'm not two. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to envision a ball of light bouncing out from between your eyes, okay? It's going to hover in front of you for a minute, and I want you to smile at it because it's so beautiful. All right? I'm doing it too. And then I want you to imagine that ball of light flying away from your forehead, and it's going to go and drop right down into the top of Megan's boyfriend's head. Megan, what's your boyfriend's name? And so as we visualize the ball, we're going to visualize it going out to him and dropping right down into his head, okay? And then lighting up his brain and helping to lift the serotonin levels up in his brain so he's not so depressed and he feels better until he can get some help, okay? And Megan, you have to take care of you because you're right in the middle of that, and it's hard to care for somebody who goes down like that. So I'm sending you love, and we're all going to send Chris some love. So the ball of light is dancing right here, and you're smiling at it, and it's smiling back at you like a bouncing happy face, and then boom, it's going to go, and it's going to go plop right down into Chris's head and help him with the depression. So please tell him that we love him, and we're doing a little prayer exercise for him, Megan, and we just want him to feel better. And thank you for sending me an email. If you want to get a reading, Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. That's how you do it. All right, Amy, you're up, my friend. Eric, you're next. Amy says, hello, I'm wondering if I will ever find real love again with a partner. I like how you put with a partner. Hang on one second because we're talking about that. I was with the love of my life for 16 years before he passed away. I just don't want to settle for less. First of all, my condolences that your partner passed. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. The reason I laughed, and I certainly did not mean to laugh at the expense of your lovely partner who passed, but when you said real love with a partner, I laughed because I don't think I've ever really been in love with a partner. Is that a horrible thing to say to all of you on Facebook? I would say I have been in love once, maybe twice, but the first situation never came to fruition. So I don't know if you can be in love with somebody if it never comes to fruition. The second one sort of did. Look at my shadow hand. Sort of did. Got to use this as the hand because this one is... But never quite got there. It did ish-esque. So after that one, I really learned to be in love with myself. That's why I laughed about with a partner, because I don't know that I'd ever taken the time to fall in love with me. And I liked me. I loved my company. I've always liked being around myself. I thought good things about myself. But I didn't love myself to the point where I realized that I really didn't need anyone but me. And I could survive on my own just being in love with me. And it was when I got there that I really realized that it's that place you get to where you're ready for a partner to come in. Now that's for everybody else. Amy, that's not for you. Amy's like, this is the worst reading for me ever, Sheena. That's for everybody who doesn't really love themselves. That right now is in the chat. For you, Amy, yes, the answer is yes. Yes, but sweetheart, there's still so much of your heart that is wrapped around your partner that passed. And I don't know how there couldn't be, because it was such a deep love and such an intense love and such an intense loss. But the problem is he's still really in there, and you haven't really made a lot of room for someone else to come. So you need to just do a little work spiritually on asking, and not only asking for that, I'm sure you've asked a million times for the new love to come, but really opening your heart for the new love to come. And it's not just being aware and open, it's making some space in your... We only have so much space, right? There's only so much room on the hard disk. There's only so much RAM we have. We're like a computer, only we decay and we're a lot more stupid. So you need to find some space for someone new to come in. And if you want it to be the second love of your life, in love 2.0, then you need to make a lot of space for somebody that you're going to share the rest of your life with. And right now, babe, you're just not making any space. Now, Amy just put that her boyfriend comes to her in dreams and breaks up with her. Yeah, he's trying to tell you, sweetheart. First of all, he's with you all the time. And until you get settled with somebody else, he's not coming back or going anywhere, because he knows he has to watch out for you, and he has for a really long time. But he's breaking up with you in dreams because he's trying to tell you, honey, it's okay. It's okay. You can go. It's all right. You're allowed to go. You're allowed to let him go, and you're allowed to go and meet somebody else. It doesn't mean you don't love him. It doesn't mean the relationship that you two had was negated in any way. It doesn't mean any of that, sweetheart. It just means that you're saying goodbye for now. I'll always love you in my heart. I'll always think warmly of you. I'll always cherish what we had. I'll see you when I see you. But right now, today on our show, it's time for me to move on. And you're not doing it, so he does it in dreams. That's the only thing you're missing, sweetie. It's the only thing you need. That's it. So the answer is yes. Just make some space. And know, sweetheart, that you don't have to let him go to let him go. Does that make sense? I mean, you can let him go without letting him go. So remember that, all right? You take care of you. And anybody who has more things they want to talk about, you can always book a private session with me. If you want to book a private, you can send me a text, 818-437-0886, or you can email me, Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com. Eric, you're up next. I'm also looking for Sophia, Mel, Brad, Jackie, and maybe Lori. I got that lovely message from you, Lori. I don't know if this is another lovely message or Oh. Lori wrote some interesting stuff about retrogrades for me to read. So let's do that really quick. What is a retrograde? By definition, a planet in retrograde is when it is moving backwards in the sky. However, in astrology, the significance of a retrograde is much deeper and complex than just an apparent motion. On average, we experience at least one planet in retrograde about 80% of the time. Remember last summer when for that big chunk, 6 planets were in retrograde and then Mercury went into retrograde? Ooh. And understand each retrograde's true meaning, dates, and effects. Understanding those can prove to be a powerful tool. So remember, some planets are direct right now and some planets are in retrograde. So in retrograde, things happen backwards. So Mercury controls communication. So my Mercury is in Pisces. And we all know what Pisces are like. That's why I communicate very flowery. I tend to speak about everything from a spiritual perspective. Everything is airy-fairy and off the ground and lilting dulcet tones about life. If I'm talking about my taxes, I'm talking about like my taxes and leprechauns and fairies. So that's my Mercury in Pisces. So wherever your Mercury is, that controls your communication, the way you speak, the way you interact with technology, anything that has to do with communication of any time. When Mercury is in retrograde, it's all backwards. So suddenly you're having conversations with people, but nobody's really listening to each other. The computer breaks, the cable won't work. You get a letter that you owe, $600 on a card you put nothing on. You're like, what is this? And you have to call the bank and yell. It's anything that has to do with any kind of communication, and that includes technology because we communicate a lot through technology. For some reason, your phone goes dead and it won't reboot itself. That's all Mercury in retrograde stuff. When each planet goes in retrograde, it's the reverse of what should be happening. So Mercury retrograde is a lack of communication because Mercury controls communication. So does that make sense? Okay. Thank you for that, Lori. Lori's just a bundle of love and help today. Loving and helping and loving and helping. Thank you, Lori. All right. Eric, you're next. Thank you for all of... You know what? Manny's a charmer. Okay, Manny just put the subject is, wow, you look amazing for 52. Okay, we're going to read yours in a minute, Manny, because I see there's actually some cool stuff you want me to talk about, and I just talked about Mercury retrograde. So, and anybody who's ordered my vibrations crystals for me, they're coming. Here's a weird story. So some of my folks that have ordered bracelets and different things, and I have to find out the shipping and handling on them, like Manny. My free day was Sunday, and I went down Sunday to do it, and I was in Huntington Beach, California, at my favorite post office, and there was a very violent, not feeling good in his head, homeless guy blocking the door, and he wouldn't let anybody in. So I have not had a minute since then, but I will be going down this weekend, and when I go down this weekend, then I will get everything done and get everybody's crystals out to them. If you're interested in my crystals, send me an email, Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com, and I'll send you all the information, all the prices. I have a set for cleansing, a set for connecting, a set for grounding, a set for uplifting. I have some hematite stuff because hematite's wonderful for you, rings and bracelets and stuff. And then I am creating in the next week, or maybe not till I get back from Dallas because I'm not going to be free much until then, a set for healing and a set for balancing. That's what we're working on right now. But right now I have the 4 sets and the jewelry. Let me know. Okay. So hang on, I got to sit up straight because I'm going to twist. I got to put my leg down now. Okay, here we go. I can't believe you guys watch me do all this craziness with my legs. There's the pillow I'm sitting on. What a lovely shot. Imagine if somebody's tuning in live right now and they're like, oh, it's a video of someone's pillow. How weird. And I'm back. Okay, here we go. So Eric, you're up. Poor Eric. Every time I'm just about to do his reading, Facebook kills the video. So let's hope that doesn't happen this time, buddy. Hello, Sheena. It's Eric. I just left my current position as a professional fundraiser to embark on my own business of tarot card reading. Did I do the right thing? I've meditated on it, but I'd like to get the opinion of someone else. maybe get another perspective. Love you, Eric. I love you, Eric. Eric, I'm going to be really blunt because I'm an Aries. You sitting down? You sitting down, my Aquarian lovely? You hated that job. You hated the job, the professional fundraiser job. It was better than some jobs you've had. But you're an artistic person, right? You're a chef and other things. You didn't like that job. Sitting in an office all day long is soul death to you. It's not something you want to do. It doesn't make you happy. And you are really beginning to get activated as a light worker. Can we all give Eric a round of applause right now? Congratulations, Eric. You're a light worker. Let me be the first. Yay! Woo! You are out of the closet and you're ready for spiritual love. And you can't hide who you are anymore. You're so excited and you just can't hide it. You're coming out. You want the world to know. You've got to let it show. You're coming. Happy light worker pride, my friend. I'm so glad that you're... Everybody give him applause. It's hard to come out and say, I'm a psychic and I'm going to do it. I'm not going to hide it anymore. Look at you guys. Woo! Eric's coming out. He wants the world to know. He's got to let it show. He's coming. Yes. Good for you, my friend. Know that there are things about being a light worker and dealing with people every day that will turn your hair gray. But it's your passion, it's what you love, it's who you are, and look at all these people applauding for you and throwing hearts up and loving you, and this is what you need, my friend. Congratulations, you did it. This hand, Sheena, you did it, and I'm so proud of you. Not the spooky Eric, it's the spooky shadow hand. This hand. So proud of you, my friend. This is like the weirdest psychic readings ever, right? Like, a lot of psychics are like, hello, I'm a psychic and I'm going to do some readings today. I see this a lot on Facebook. It's kind of a spooky looking person and they're talking like this. If anybody would like me to pull a card for them or get out my pendulum, I'm happy to. I sit back here like the class clown in 4th grade, say stupid things, sing in my half-ass singing voice, make weird jokes, and tell you all I love you and cry. So there must be something about this you all like, and I appreciate that you're here. Okay, Eric, I'm so proud of you, sweetie. You're in the right place. Sophia, are you in the chat? Let me know. Mel, are you in the chat? Let me know. Mel, did you want to do this? You want to do this in the chat right now? We can. This is Evely, right? Evely, E-V-A-L-E. Are you in the chat? Jackie? Are you in the chat? All right. Oh, good. Mel, do you want to do it? You want to do this in the chat? I will. I love you, Manny. And I've not forgotten. I'm sending you bracelets and a ring. Oh, this is what your ring looks like. I just got a new one. Oh, this hand, Sheena. Is this beautiful? This is what your ring's going to look like. So I got a new ring because since I've been wearing my ring, my hand has gotten so thin that I had to get a ring 2 sizes smaller. This is my actual regular ring size that I'm in now. I had to get a 2 sizes bigger because my hand was so swollen. And now it's not. And look, like it never didn't bend. Woo! Okay. Sophia, you're up, my friend. Here we go. How does Tom feel about me? Please and thank you. Sophia, Tom is difficult, right? Tom is a hard one. Tom is, it's hard to gauge Tom's feelings and figure out what's going on in Tom's mind. And I'm sorry sometimes that you have to be on the other end of Tom. So, Tom has feelings for you, but sometimes Tom doesn't have feelings for Tom. And it makes it difficult to be a part of Tom's world when, it's hard to be a part of Tom's world sometimes because Tom can't be not the most communicative gentleman. But he does have deep feelings for you, sweetie. And if you if you stay at it, and if you're okay to work around his Tomness, then there's kind of a nice guy in there that might make for kind of a nice thing. You just have to sort of learn to work around the way that Tom communicates. So, I say stick with it. I'd stick with it now. What can you lose? You're obviously crazy about him, and he has feelings for you. Give it a shot. Okay? I'm going to wait for you to respond and let me know if that resonates with you. Lori said, love the ring. Yeah, these are my rings that are part of my Good Vibrations Crystals collection. This hand, Sheena. If you are interested in a ring, let me know. And I also have bracelets too, because I'm like obsessed with hematite for balance, for strength, for so many things. Hematite is very important. So, okay. All right. So Mel says, do not read mine on the air. So Mel, we're going to deal with that one off the air, right? Okay. Evely? I know, Evely, you called into LA Talk Radio once and we did a reading, and I've done a reading for you. I'm just really spun today and not good with pronunciation. So is that right? Is it Evely? Sophia says it resonates so much. He's a good man, though. Yes, there is a possibility of a relationship with him, sweetie. So keep the faith. Just keep the faith, okay? Yeah, he is. He's a good guy. I'm going to move the tripod. If anybody wonders what I'm doing, I'm going to move the tripod down a tiny bit because there's so much headroom on top of me. And it's, well, that was good job, Sheena. Good. You really made it better, kid. All right, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, that stays there. Wrong part of the tripod. Hang on, we're getting there. There we go. Well, that sort of fixed it, didn't it? That's not bad. That kind of fixed it. All right, we can live with that. Mel, if you change your mind, I'm happy to do it, sweetheart. Evely, are you with us? Jackie, are you with us? Viola? Are you with us? Amy, other Amy, are you with us? Maria, are you the one that sent me Maria, are you the one that just sent me a reading request? Are you that? Evely, you are here. All right, Evely, we're going to do you next. And Mel, if you change your mind, let me know. Jackie, you're afterwards? Holler if you're here, Jackie. And then Viola, you're after that. And then other Amy. And then Maria, we're trying to figure out if you're... okay, Maria's... okay, so we got the next 5 are, if you're here, are Evely first. Jackie, if you're here. Viola's here. Amy, we don't know if you're here. And Maria's here. So that's what we're looking for. So, okay. So, Evely, we're up. Emily says, a friend was given a message from my mom to give to me. Oh, that's beautiful, Evely. That was confusing. Oh. Wondered if she could clear it up. I maybe wonder if I could clear it up. My mom said, when you get there, you will know. Don't make stuff up. It's confusing. I'm not someone who lies. I always tell the truth, even when it hurts. I was thinking this would be about already making cuts on the home want list. Evely, sweetheart. Okay. It's about you and your path and your life. It's about everything that you're always striving for. Sometimes you can be restless and not happy where you are. You're always making changes. You're always trying to improve and better yourself. Sometimes to a fault. And your mom's worried it's going to become like too much. Like you're going to be doing it to the point where you never stop. You never stop and rest and smell the roses. Does that make sense? So when you get there, you'll know. Your mom is trying to say when you get to the point where you can actually rest and breathe and be happy, you'll know. Don't make stuff up. It means don't make stuff up to improve. Don't keep throwing things onto the pile and onto the list if the pile's done. Don't be the person that says, I want to get to here, here, and here, and then I'll finally be happy. And then you get to here, and then but you're still not happy. Because why? It's about settling down, sweetheart, inside of you. It's about getting to a place where you can just stop. Like I said, stop and breathe and take it all in. And then maybe in a couple, how long a time, you want to start working on yourself again. But it's almost like you're on this treadmill of self-improvement, spiritually, and in every aspect of your life, actually. And you just never get where you're going. So I think what your mom is trying to say is that sometimes if you never rest, you're never satisfied, and you just keep on and keep on and keep on, it gets confusing what it is that you really want, because you're never stopping. So it's good that you're learning and you're improving and you do so many things with yourself and you're always working on it. But your mom wants you to kind of get where you're going for a little while and just be happy there. Rest and on your laurels and relax a little bit. Does that make sense? I'm drinking. Those of you who watch every week know I have a terrible drinking problem. And I'm a pill popper with aspirin. Yeah. And I put a ring on it. Those are everything you need to know about this broadcast. Evalie, take care of yourself, sweetheart. It's okay. You just need to learn sometimes to relax and just breathe where you are and enjoy being where you are and enjoy living in the isness of the moment. It's so important. That's what your mom's trying to say. So not really confusing from your friend. Your friend did a good job. Just a little hard to interpret. Jackie, are you still with us? Amy, you're here, right? Viola, you're here? All right, Viola, you're next. We're looking for Jackie. And Maria's here, right? So, Viola says, I have a question for your live show today, which I love. I've been allergic to something in my room for 2 years and I don't know what it is. Haven't slept there since. I had the room cleaned and painted, but that didn't help. Can you tell me what I'm allergic to and how I can fix the problem? Thank you. Did you move your bed, Viola? Did you move your bed with you when you left the room? Or is your bed still in the room? Let me know. That's the next thing to let me know. So all of you talk amongst yourselves for a minute. And I am going to put this link up some places. And, I missed a call from some man I don't know from another country who's always calling me queen and asking me to marry him. That's the big excitement that went on while I was taking all those readings. Yeah, it's the bed, Viola. Viola, it's the bed. There's something in the bed that you're allergic to. Something in the mattress itself that you're allergic to. My guess would be, is the mattress new? Is it older? It feels like maybe there's some dust in the mattress. And that's what's happening. So every time you lay down on the bed, it's not a broadcast if I don't itch my nose. Every time you lay down on the bed, sweetie, did you change the mattress? Did you change the box spring? It's something coming from the bed. Bedding? Have you changed all your sheets? Not like have you washed the sheets, but have you actually changed the sheets, like a different kind of sheets? Get some hypoallergenic sheets. Because that's what's going on, love. It's the bed. So that's what's happening, my friend. Try moving the bed out's a pain in the butt, huh? I was going to say, just try moving the bed out. Like, that's so easy, but but it's the bed. Try getting a different kind of sheets. Try completely different blankets. Don't just wash, get rid of. And if you still have the box spring in there, get rid of the box spring. And you'll be fine. I'm sorry that you had to clean and paint and everything, but that's what it is. It's your bed. That's why you get so sick, because you're actually on it. You know? Okay, I'm putting this link around some places. I just took a look at my massage lotion soaked hair and almost killed myself. Just so y'all know. Maria, I think you might be next. Did we find Jackie? Is Jackie here? Oh, you still have the box spring? You didn't get rid of the box spring? Oh, honey, if that thing's old, it's probably got so much dust in it, sweetheart. You gotta get rid of that box spring, Viola. Get rid of that. Box spring really should go when the mattress goes. You're gonna replace a mattress, replace a box spring. The good news is, sweetie, that you're gonna be able to go back in your bed. I mean, that's the fantastic news, right? So we love that news. Just casually putting this link around places while we sit here. Maria, I think you're next. Or other Amy, I think actually is next, and then you. But I'm looking for Jackie. Has anybody seen Jackie in the chat? Technically, she's up next. So we're looking for Jackie. Evalie, you're so welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for being wonderful. I love you guys all so much. I'm trying to put these up at my, for the last 3, 4, 5 days, I haven't been able to use my I Am Raising the Vibration page, which is IamRaisingTheVibration.com. That's my nonprofit page here, and our website is raisingthevibration.org. It won't let me post as myself. It only lets me post as Raising the Vibration, and sometimes I don't want to put things up because they're not official movement posts. I used to just put posts up in the community section, and now it won't let me do it, and I'm not quite sure what that's about. But I am putting this link around, my friends. Did we find Jackie? Anybody seen Jackie? Desperately seeking Jackie. You're up next. I tell you, there's always folks that we can't find. You mean you would have thought I started an hour late and then didn't get around to doing readings until another half hour into it. Oh, wait. That's exactly what I did. Whoops. Yeah. Whoops. Do we have Jackie? Have we seen Jackie? Amy, you're next, unless we find Jackie. Even if we find Jackie, she can go after you. We're just putting this link up a couple places so more folks can join us. You guys are awesome. There's so many cool people. If you want a reading, Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. That's how you get a reading. And if you want to friend me on Facebook and be friends, I love that. And we're just putting up the link a couple places here. And then we're rocking out. Then more readings. We put the link up a little, then we do some more readings, then we do some more readings, then we put up the link a little. That's how it works here. And it's nice because it gives me a little bit of a breather between all the readings. I don't really need it, but it's nice sometimes to cleanse your palate a little bit. You know? Shabbat Shalom, Bill. Not bad for an Irish girl. How about that? I want all of you to realize my Jewish mastery. Not bad for an Irish girl. Okay. Everything's a little crazy, my friends. Okay. Amy, you're next. I'm going to read this right now. Amy says, did we ever find Jackie? I feel terrible. Amy says, curious for a reading. Well, I'm curious to give you one, Amy, so yay. I feel connected sometimes with different things. Just wondering if I'm in tune to the spiritual world. Also want to make sure we'll be okay financially for our future. Yeah, you're totally getting tuned in, Amy. It's kind of happening in leaps and bounds, right? You're getting activated. So as you get activated, it's going to be normal for you to get more and more in tune. Keep growing. Keep growing those skills, sweetie. Keep growing your gifts. Keep building it up. And it's like a muscle. The more you use it, the more things will come. But Spirit says you're definitely on the right path. So enjoy it. And you're going to be okay financially. You worry too much. But part of what sort of blocks your flow of money is your worry. So, your three worst enemies, I say it all the time when I teach: anxiety, worry, and doubt. And fear. Fear, worry, and doubt. Anxiety's an offshoot. It's four people. You got to let it go. Let the fear go. Let the worry go. Let the doubt go. And just live in a place where you say, we're doing our best. We're putting into the world. We're happy to receive from the world. And we're going to be okay financially. And then just be okay financially. So, it's going to be okay. You just have to believe and stop doubting. Stop fearing. Fear, worry, doubt are your three worst enemies. Fear, worry, doubt. And anxiety is kind of the manifestation of those things, individually or collectively, right? So, what things do we not like? Fear, worry, doubt. Let them go. Let them go and the money will come, my friend. You're going to be okay. You're in a good shape. Congratulations on realizing that you're opening up, Amy. Congratulations. Let's give Amy a round of applause. Amy's activating. She's opening up. She's realizing who she is. She's finding herself spiritually. It's so awesome. You're awesome. You guys are great. If anybody wants to book a private reading with me, send me a text message, 818-437-0886, or you can use this email, Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. I love you guys. Okay, Maria, you're next. I'm still looking for Jackie. I'm looking for Michelle. I'm looking for SP Writer 1. Robin, is that you? Whoever is SP Writer 1, send me a text with your name on it. An email with your name on it. And then we're going to read what Manny has to say in a minute. But first we're going to do Maria's. So we're looking for Maria. We're looking for Michelle. I'm looking for SP Writer 1. And then we're going to have, we're going to read Manny's, which is more like comments, I think. And then, I got a message from Mel. Mel says, don't read the email. Can you answer without reading? I kind of can't because everybody doesn't understand what's happening, Mel. So we'll have to do that when we do a private because everybody needs to sort of understand the flow of what's happening. So everyone's learning at the same time. Robin, hi. Okay, good. Robin is here. So we're looking for Maria, Michelle, Robin's here, Manny, you're still here, and then the top one is, that's you, right, Carl? Carl? Is that right? Holler if you're here. People holler if you're here. Wave your hands in the air like you absolutely care. Okay. If you want a reading, email me, Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. Okay, here we go. Maria says, Dear Sheena, as always, enjoying your shows very much. Thank you, my friend. For some reason, you always make me laugh when you say you're taking the straps off. I know, right? So I've pulled this thing out in front of a couple of people and referred to it as my strap-on, and people get so uncomfortable when I say that. And then when I show it like this, and they're always women that get uncomfortable. Then when I show it, then they look at it, they're like, well, so I think what happens is they think it's like, a strap-on. And they're trying to figure out how it works because it looks like this. But then when they discover that what I am strapping on is, I think it's like a wah, 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 Pac-Man's dead. I think it's so funny to call it that. But that's what it is, right? I literally put a towel on my leg, this towel. I wrap an ice pack on the top of it. I strap that thing around it. The Velcro holds it on. And then I can sit on my bed, on my couch, in a chair, at the studio at work, do everything I need to do. And the ice packs just stay there. They don't float around. They stay in one place. They're real tight on my skin. The towel prevents them from burning my skin. It's fantastic. The best invention ever. CVS. Go get them. Okay. Maria says, by now I've had a week and a half of my new job. Congratulations, my friend. That's beautiful. I can see the magic in progress, but now my boss is a bit worried. We have bit targets to achieve and things are not coming in as fast as he would like. Is it we have to hit targets? Is that what you want to say? You have to hit targets? What can you say about that? I don't want to buy into his worries because then my magic doesn't flow. Good girl. Good girl with the not scary hand. But it's hard not to. Thank you and big hugs. Sending you a lot of love and yummy energies for your knees. Thank you, my friend. That's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it's just like this guy's a worrier. So out the gate, you get there, you're for 5 minutes feeling like secure and okay. And then suddenly this guy is right out the gate all about, but we're not hitting our targets. And now it's a freak out and worry and feel off kilter and panic. And it's just what this guy does. It's just his personality. And if you're going to work for him, you're going to get used to it. So, as my mama used to say, take a lot of it with a grain of salt. There are some targets that you're never going to hit that are going to make him happy because it's always going to be something he needs more. And that's just what he does to keep himself in a place where he's never happy. Sort of like the reading where mom said, no one's enough, kid. He doesn't know that. So working under him is always going to be a little, but you can handle that because you're tough and you're awesome. So just know that. It's him. Yeah, there's some targets you aren't going to hit. There's always targets you aren't going to hit. And also part of it is it's a little bit of his game to keep people motivated. Like, we haven't hit our targets yet, man. We're not hitting our targets. It's kind of an old salesman trick, and it's kind of stupid, but it's who he is. So just keep the faith. You're going to be fine. You don't always hit the targets. If I hit every target I set for myself in the entertainment business or now in the spiritual world, like, really? I would be like a superstar and also Gandhi. But it didn't happen. So some people haven't learned yet that you don't hit every target. So don't worry about it, sweetheart. Okay, Robin, you are here. Michelle, are you here still? Jackie, are you here? All right, so we're going to do Robin, and then we're going to do Manny, and then I'm in pretty good shape. Got a couple more places to put the link here. We're taking a link break. I'm taking a water break. Talk amongst yourselves. Tomorrow night, who's going to be at Saturday Night Spiritual? Right here. 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific time. Who wants to be my virtual usher and kind of help people in the chat? I nearly need somebody. Email me and let me know. Me guzzling water in real time. Robin, you're next. I'm looking for Michelle. I'm looking for Jackie. Then we're going to read Manny's thing. We might actually read Manny's thing first, just to have a little break from readings. And then we'll go back and do Robin's. Or vice versa. And then Carl? It's Carl, right? Are you looking for one? Let me know. One more, my friends. One more place to put the link here. And then the link is everywhere. That crazy link. Would somebody like me to start putting my Facebook pages in here? Would that help benefit anybody if I did that? So you guys could all go over and like them. Would you do it? If I started putting them in here, would you go over and like them? Would that be fun? Okay, Carl, hang tight. You're coming up. Okay. If you want a reading, there's only one way you can get it. You got to email me, Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. All right, so I'm going to go in the chat really quick. I love you all. And I'm going to start leaving